physical team that I've ever coached against. And that game took a toll on us physically. Our guys retired. But, you know, it's not like Iowa State got a shortcut. They've played the same days we've played, so we're both on the same boat. And I think they're coming off the Oklahoma game, that they're very physical too. And just one of those old-fashioned drag it out, club each other, and see who can survive. And just proud of our guys for doing it.
So more tired than a hangover, so to speak.
There was no letdown in our guys. No letdown. Our guys are just young kids. We played an old Texas team that's grown men, and we went out there and we dealt with their physicality and tried to match it, and that's why we won that game. And we came home and we were beat up. Denny Clemente was beat up. Darren Kent, I couldn't be prouder of him to come out and play the way he did. Jamar Samuels was beat up. That's what happens to young kids when they end up in a big-time college basketball game. They're not used to how strong and physical those games are. But we found the will, and that's the one thing this team has. That's why when we were 0-4, I wouldn't lose faith in those guys in that locker room, because I understand how hard they work on a daily basis.
Did you have to keep them from losing faith? I mean, were they starting to doubt a little bit?
I think our spirit was broken. You know that your team is losing faith when your work habits, when your practices start struggling. That never changed for us. It's just a young team learning how to deal with the Big 12, which is a bear of a conference. And it's just one of those things that we needed guys to lead us. And that's where Clemente, Darren Kent, and Curtis Kelly. Curtis Kelly's been phenomenal for us in practice. Just he's an older guy. He's a guy that's been through the ropes. He's a guy that understands. And those three guys have been real good. And our young pups, everybody expects Dominique Sutton, Jamar Samuels to be 20 and 10 guys. They're both freshmen. Dominique's still to play a full year of basketball. They're both freshmen. Dominique showed moments in the second half why he's going to be a special player for us as he continues his career. We as coaches have to do a better job of involving him in what we do offensively. He's too talented a kid, and we've got to do a better job. I think we've done a better job in utilizing Dennis's talents with what we're doing offensively. I think we're doing a better job for Jacob Pullen with what we're doing offensively. Now we need to figure out a way to get Dominique more involved, and that's our challenge as coaches.
Can you talk about the job you guys did against Brackens? Not only that, but also the big rebounding advantage you had from your bigs.
That was huge. I challenged our bigs at halftime. I got after our bigs pretty good at halftime. I didn't think offensively they played very well, and I thought defensively we were very average on how we rebounded the basketball. That's what we do. We've established that we're going to go rebound the basketball. I didn't think we tried to rebound it in the first half, and our guys responded. From a defensive standpoint, there's no way that Darren Kent guards Brackens by himself. It starts with the ball pressure at half court. It starts with getting in passing lanes and extending their offense further out, which is what we did. That makes Brackens now catch the ball further away from the basket, which common sense tells you the further out you go, the lower your shooting percentage is. So that's not just for him, that's for every player. That's why guys shoot 67% when they shoot 5 feet and in, and guys that shoot threes shoot 33%. They're considered good shooters, and it's just human nature there, and it was just a heck of a team effort, and it was just a team effort. I wish I can use one guy to stand out. I was just proud of them as a whole in that locker room, because you can't defend. This is not the NBA, where the rules pertain to, I shouldn't say pertain, that's not the proper word. The rules embrace one-on-one play. College basketball, the rules are different. That means that it takes all 5 guys guarding the same way to eliminate a very talented player. And as you can see, they put shooters around him. we were pretty good on Steiger tonight, outside of the first couple of minutes of the game. We lost the kid Vanderbeek. We lost number 41, I can't remember his name right now. Lost him on dribble drives and gave those guys little jump shots, and that was breakdowns on our part. But when you're trying to take Brackens away, you're going to give some things up.